that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
Zaman, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going. He's got their tail up.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Zaman gets off the mark. Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Misses everything. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Everyone's gone up. Wow, that's missed the lot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Zaman gets all of that. Pierces the infield and races to the boundary for 4. The crowd love that one.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Too much room, and got what it deserved.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Over Pakistan, 26 for 1.
2 overs gone, and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate.
Big appeal. This could be out.
Masood, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard.
Shot, should be runs here.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Brilliant diving stop.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot. That's a boundary save for sure. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Pakistan, 36 for 2.
Well, it's been a fantastic first half of the power play, going at 12 plus and over. They're in a very strong position early on.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Super catch.
Baba, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Rolled the wrists over nicely, down toward fine. Fielding needs to put their skates on to catch it.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Oh, without the dive, would have been gone for sure. Such a risky run.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Good return back from the deep.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
2 overs left in this power play, and the bowlers would want to control this current run rate a bit. Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Chase shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Straight to the fielder.
Confused on what that delivery was meant to be. Terrible bowling. Good return there, back from the deep.
Oh, that's 2 full. Nice shot. It could be 4.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Can't afford to go 2 full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Onto that early. That could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Over Pakistan, 66 for 3.
Well, they needed to come out strong, and they've certainly done that. Averaged 10+ runs and over, and they've given themselves a strong foundation for the chase ahead. Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. pulled away nicely past square leg. Just the one.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Pakistan a 77 for 3.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Well played, could be a quick single.
Trouble, complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Yeah.
Great fielding there, very accurate long-distance throw. Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Wild misses out.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
They've gone up here. Well, this match is certainly getting exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. Went for the drive, complete miss. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Perfectly timed.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Chase back into the attack. That's a solid shot. And the chance goes begging. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Yeah.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Oh, that just didn't stick. End of another disappointing over. Hope has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Masood hits that up beautifully over the top, and away it goes for a maximum.
Just textbook, sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Nice shot, runs possible. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Mayers coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Well balanced, smothered the ball, and through the leg side it goes. Oh my, that's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Shot, should be runs here.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Misses everything.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
A pour over. The captain's going to have to make big decisions on this bowling attack if this continues.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over. Pakistan are 134 for 3.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Nicely played. Power and precision in that shot. Good return there, back from the deep.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Rolled the wrists over nicely, down toward fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Oh, nice shot.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Oh my, that's racing away. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. They'll get at least 1 here. Expensive over, that one. There's going to need to be a serious tactical rethink. The batter's confidence is really growing.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Shot, should be runs here. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. The ball's returned out from the deep there.
I'm really liking this innings. It's been built with solid strokes. That was another one with immense power.
Huge. That has flown.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.